So I've got some things I need to get off my chest. Really, I don't. I don't really have a good way to funnel all of this into a happy video. It's just I just got to be blunt and honest with you. In the last 2 months, mostly, the majority of it's been for probably the last 3 to 4 months. I've been dealing with a lot of stress, and there's no it's normal kind of stuff. I always try and compare the things that I go through in my life with other things that are worse, and try and make it better in that comparison. But I'm at a loss at the moment. I'm still trying to figure it out. But I wanted to be honest with you guys because the stuff that I do for YouTube is very me, very honest, very open. It's the content that I want to make, that I want to share with you guys, and I don't want to ever get to the point where I have to separate the things that I am willing to show and share with you guys and the things that I feel should be a certain way. I don't want there have to be a filter. I want to be able to share you guys everything. I mean, I've cried to you guys before. I've shared insanely awesome things, trips. I mean, you name it. I've done so much, and all of the support that you guys have given me has been wonderful. But I feel in the last couple months that I've been very lacking. I've been not ignoring the channel in that respect, but I've been super focused on life stuff that I've been pulled away from doing this, and I don't like it. It's not. This is a hobby of mine that I really enjoy, and it brings me good mental health. I get to vent or be excited about something or share something with you guys that maybe you guys don't get to experience, and that brings me, even if it's sad or upsetting, a mental balance. I'm a very positive person. I really enjoy being me and not having to try and fit a mold of something or be somebody I'm not. And that's why I share all of these things with you, because this is something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy the conversations that we have, and that especially the people that it's led me to. So to give you a bit of a backstory to all of this, the biggest part of why I've been so kind of pulled away is my wife ended up getting laid off from her job about 2 months ago, roughly. We're both of us work full time. Obviously, I've told you guys we have a baby on the way in April, and that was a very big hit to my emotional stability and stress levels. It's the income that we make is, it's enough. We're comfortable. We're not struggling per se. And I know that there are there's countless number of people and families and individuals that are way worse off than we are. But we're in a situation right now that is difficult. I'm personally having a hard time dealing with it because I believe very strongly in making sure that we're okay. Um, and most people are that way as well. I know that's not really different, but I believe in taking care of myself and my family, obviously. Um, and now that her income has been taken away, essentially, we're struggling with getting everything taken care of. I mean, it's the money rules the world. There's no doubt about it. Everyone has issues or doesn't have issues with money. I cannot, like, I wouldn't have been able to film this without money. It's stupid, but it's necessary, and there's no way around it. You have to work for an income to live. And if you don't have an income, you have a hard time living, and that's really that's just the brutal reality behind it. So, about 2 months ago, she was laid off because they didn't have enough work. And like I mentioned, we're 6 weeks from having a baby, which in most normal circumstances of a couple having their income and then having half of it taken away, I'm sure, and maybe even some of you have come into this before. This is new to me, and I've been covering up and not putting it off is the wrong way to come across it, but I've been trying to do other things while still making sure that we're okay and we're paying bills and everything is continuing. But I've been trying to do things to take my mind off of it, and I've not in efforts to ignore it, but in efforts to try and make the situation better, and I'm failing miserably at it. My workload has doubled. I'm literally doing the work of 2 people, and I'm failing miserably at it, which also mentally fucks with me and makes the situation that we have with her income being gone worse. And I don't deal well with failure. Especially in a situation where I take pride in what I do, with the people that I work with. I mean, I literally couldn't ask for a better environment that I'm a part of. I'm actually in it. And the combination of those 2 things has removed my drive to try and continue to push content to you guys. Like, the last video that I did was the Tessa video. I've filmed about 6 times since then of doing a vlog or trying to go capture footage for something, and because I've set my personal quality level of what I would like to release, I've scrapped all of them. I've deleted them, and in that efforts to try and put something out since this and the Tessa video, that gap, I can't. I mean, seriously, I've scrapped so much. I've searched for footage, older footage that I could put up to kind of fill the gap of just put something up, because I don't want to obviously leave you guys hanging and just waiting. But I'm struggling with it. I'm sincerely struggling with kind of keeping this on the side, where I don't want it to be on the side. Like, I want to be able to do it when I want to do it. And like I mentioned before, this is a mental health thing for me. I get the opportunity to talk with thousands of people, regardless of what the topic is, and get a response, and continue a conversation, or build friendships, make new friendships, experience things. And I'm not getting that part of my mental health. I'm not getting that workout, I guess. And it's been driving me down and down and down. I've done everything I can to try and keep from categorizing it as depression, because I've seen depression and I know what that looks like, and I'm not going to say that I'm not there, but I don't want to categorize this as that, because this is just normal everyday life stress stuff. I can, however, say that this has been the most stressed I've been in my entire life. Preparing to bring a child into the world has been it's been a smooth process, because the saying is it takes a village, and all of our family and our friends and everything have done everything that they can do to assist and kind of, build us up to the point where from the day that Emma gets here, we can take care of things. But I still can't. It freaks me out, man. I've never done this before, and it's super stressful because I have no expectations. And everyone that I've discussed, various things with, they said, "Oh, you'll be fine. Everyone does this. Everyone goes through, XYZ to do this. This is, it's not rocket science." But at the same side of it, for me, in my own perspective, I don't believe in doing things half-assed, especially when now for the next X years, till I die at least, I now am responsible for another human being in this world. And that's, in the last 6 months, 7 months, that really hasn't set in until my wife being laid off. And it's shown through this last couple months, and I'm really sorry, and I apologize. I know that I haven't been as engaging over the last couple weeks as I want to, but I essentially wanted to be honest with you guys and let you know what's going on, because this isn't something that's going to go away. I have to figure out a way to deal with it and make sure that we get what we need, and that Emma is okay, and that Melissa is okay. This is a really, really big deal to me, and I just don't want to fuck it up. That's the biggest thing, and I can't. I'm literally in a situation right now where I can't fuck up anything. So I'm trying to be perfect on all of my, just everything that I touch, and it's stressing me out, and I'm having a super hard time with it. But I wanted to let you guys know that I'm still here. The channel's not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. I do know for a fact that you guys are going to get to see Emma and the things we do with our lives over the next few years, because there's no way that I wouldn't include her and our family in this, because now it's not just about me. I will try my damnedest to get out and continue to do events and go out and hang out with all you guys. I know I just recently saw that the Georgia meetup just was announced. Like I said, I have no idea if that's going to be a thing or not for me, being the fact that Emma will be here in April. I think the event is in June, but at that point, Emma will be 2 months old, and the 6 to 8 months after you have a baby, I feel strongly like I need to be there. I don't need to miss anything. I need to make sure that we have everything we need. So there's a strong possibility that I may miss a few things in the next year or 2, 3 years, whatever. And I apologize. Obviously, I brought this upon myself because it takes two to tango, and I knew what I was doing. But I'm about to open another chapter in my life that's very important to me. And I just want to make sure that you guys are on the same page in an effort to continue my mental stability. I've actually even considered looking for a therapist, but we can't afford it right now. And to be fair, I get to do this, And I look at this as kind of my therapy, on top of riding a motorcycle, because even when I go do vlogs, I'm kind of killing two birds with one stone. I get to go do something I enjoy, and I get to kind of talk about the things that I've got going on in my life. So I want you guys to know that you're a huge part in keeping me happy and mentally stable, and that I really appreciate the last, God, 4 years. 2012, man. This is that's a lot for me to do, and I'm excited for what's to come. So thank you. Please bear with me. Yeah, like I said, we're building up to literally the biggest thing that's happened to us. So thank you.